then in regards to saying, okay, creating a better world for our younger generation, that's definitely what our vision is. I'm a positive person, but I kind of, it's not that I don't give up on preserving the environment, but my view is right. I can see that we're probably too late, and we're not working enough in terms of the physical environment, preserving the physical environment. But at least what we can do is to work on creating a much better digital life. So if we know that our kids are gonna, have a lot more digital life than the natural life that we used to have when we were young, then at least let's make that virtual life a lot more enjoyable, but a lot more empowering them to to have more ability to influence, to vote, to say things, and to be a part and influencing part on that level of ownership and so on. It's always there is this normally people when you ask them, they believe in space travel, no? And if you ask them, okay, you think in like 2030 or 2050 like we will be able to live in space, and then they're quite positive about it. Then when you ask them, if okay, do you think that in 2050 or 2010 people will live full time in a virtual world, they're a lot more skeptical. But I think, okay, so if you believe on living in a space or inhabiting Mars, what do you think people would do in Mars? Like to go and and play football in Mars? No, they're gonna be with a VR headset living a virtual life, because life in Mars or life in the space, it is so constrained that it will have the same dependency. So it's kind of I think there's still a transition towards people's mindsets, understanding that we are going to lose the life, because then when we show them numbers, look at your screen time, how many hours per day between work and watching Netflix and play, and socializing. It's probably easily 10-12 hours a day that you are in front of it.
It's with everyone, like screen time is increasing, as you see 10 years ago, and now you see it has definitely increased for every average human being, so yeah,
Exactly.
it also tells a message that this is going to happen. Yeah. And also you mentioned about space travel. Because of so much talk about Tesla, NASA, or ISRO, or all these space agencies, the knowledge is there for the taking, and it's been there for lot many years. That's why they have this hope.
Yeah.
But metaverse wasn't even there. Nobody was talking. I think 1991 someone wrote a book. I don't remember them about the metaverse. But before that, nobody was thinking. So it just came in. So for them to understand, it also goes back to history that people, like in 1920s when stock market was there, started, people had a lot of scams, a lot of same with internet. So it depends upon the knowledge, the time of the knowledge, and from where it has risen, and how many people know about that.